Hi, I'm Chad with Move4 Guitar. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play drop 3 major 7 chord inversions starting on the 5th string. So I'm going to show you drop 3 major 7 chord inversions starting on the 5th string. So the strings that will be covered will be the 5th string, the 3rd string, the 2nd string, and the 1st string. Those will be the strings that you're fretting. And I'm not going to dive into the theory or explanation about drop 3 chords or anything. This lesson is just going to be a quicker reference for those wanting to get these inversions under their fingers quickly. And I'll have other lessons that'll dive into the theory and explanation behind this. But like I said, I want to keep this simple so that you can learn these chords and get them under your fingers and start using them. And as I play each of these inversions, there's going to be a diagram on the screen that'll show the chord that I'm playing, the inversion that I'm playing. And in the diagram, it's going to show the intervals of the chord. It's not going to show the fingerings, because if you're learning more advanced chords, at this point, you should be able to figure out what fingering works best for you. And some of these inversions have multiple ways you can finger them. So the way you fret it, the way you finger it, is just going to depend on what's most comfortable to you and what works best in the playing situation that you're in. And everyone's hands are different, so one guitarist might finger a chord one way, another guitarist might finger a chord another way, or you might do it different ways just depending on the playing situation. So, like I said, the numbers in the diagram are the intervals, not the fingerings. And I'm going to play these as C major 7, and the only reason I'm playing C major 7 is because they fall in a nice place on the fretboard. I can start down here in root position and work my way up, going horizontally straight up to 3rd inversion without having to switch back. But obviously these are movable chords, there's no open strings in them, so these shapes are going to stay the same no matter what key you're in. They'll just be in a different spot on the fretboard if you're in a different key. So I'm just going to start with C major 7 in root position. So those are C major 7 drop 3 chords starting on the 5th string. Play them up and down the fretboard, so start in root position, play them up to 3rd inversion, then play them back down. Once you can do that comfortably, start randomizing the order so that you're not just playing them up and down in order. And that's going to help you break free from just building muscle memory and only being able to play these by muscle memory. You really need to be able to visualize these shapes and grab them no matter where you are on the fretboard, not just get used to playing them up and down in order. And once you get it down in C major 7, practice it in all the other keys so that you're able to grab them and play them no matter what key you're in. And that's really going to help lock these down and allow you to play them in any playing situation. And be sure to subscribe because we add at least one new lesson every day.